Get ready for the dictation without any stop. Be ready. Mr. R. N. Sharma, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of the appellant, submitted that a statutory right of protected tenancy is not lost on account of delay or laches. It was submitted that such a right is not obliterated for want of application, particularly when the law does not contemplate any such application by the person claiming to be a protected tenant, and also in the absence of any injury or prejudice to the landholders. In this connection, it was urged that under Section 37A of the Act, a tenant in possession becomes a protected tenant, and the said section directs the authorities to record him as a protected tenant, and that section does not prescribe any application to be made, and therefore in such circumstances it cannot be said that a statutory right is lost because the concerned person did not make any application for recognition of his status as a protected tenant. In other words, it was urged that if a tenant is in possession, then the statute confers upon him the status of a protected tenant, and such a right continues even if the person entitled thereto fails to move the authorities for grant of a declaration. In the circumstances, it is urged that the appellant was entitled to a certificate of ownership under Section 38 of the Act. It was next urged that delay or omission, if any, to compile list of protected tenants under sections 37 and 38 of the Act was on account of the failure on the part of the concerned authorities under the Act, for which the tenant cannot be denied as status of protected tenancy by invoking the theory of laches and delay. Learned Counsel urged that the statutory rights of the protected tenant conferred under Section 37A upon cultivating tenants in possession are automatic and not dependent on applications to be made. He acquires rights of ownership under Section 38 of the Act automatically. The respondents were patedar of lands admeasuring 2000 acres, which was more than the ceiling prescribed, and therefore Shamlal had acquired rights of protected tenancy under Section 37A of the Act because he was the cultivating tenant in possession. Learned Counsel urged that the name of Shamlal was recorded in the Khasra for the year 1954-55 as a tenant, and his name was shown as a patedar subsequently, and therefore it was the statutory duty of the tribunal to conduct an inquiry suo motu, which they failed to do. It is the case of the appellant that they are in possession of the land throughout, and they moved under the Act only when their possession sought to be disturbed. Learned Counsel submitted that it was the duty of the concerned authorities to prepare a list of protected tenants. They failed to prepare the list; therefore, according to the learned counsel, the application of the appellant under Section 38 ought not to have been rejected on the ground of delay and laches.